What's up, everybody? Quick little rundown before I start this video. I saw this music video for this local artist, King Isaiah, like maybe a week or so ago, and I just thought it was an awesome video, and I wanted to like interview him immediately. But before we start the interview, I just wanted to run through kind of a quick intro, and then also I wanted to check out the video together. So I'm going to go ahead and play it real quick, and then we will cut to the interview. But first I wanted you guys to check it out. I'll also post a link in the description, but let's just check out the video.
I ain't saying that I'm lovely, but I feel like nobody love me, and I'm tired of people to judge me. When I do good, then they wanna hug me. If you ain't with me at my worst point, then don't come around at my best. I wear my heart on my sleeve cause I can't handle the weight on my chest. Ever since I was a young and the people around me, they told me I was gonna be great. I never thought it was true or had to focus on the shit that was put on my plate. Never could talk to the people I love, honestly, cause they never could relate. I held the anger inside me and never let it out, that was my biggest mistake. Went through the rain on my own. I never thought I had a choice. I always wanted to belong. They told me I was making noise. They said I was being a pest. I wanna be like the rest. I scratched and clawed for every award that I got, never settle for less. Championships, I'm focused on them. I'ma get my shit cause I really want it. No, I'm striking a hit like Anaconda's. Never gonna relent, I'm really on it. Never taking no shortcuts cause people think that I own them. They try to build you up just to take you down and say that they own you. Sacrifices must be made to get yourself through the crisis and the days where you feel like all the flights and the vacations never gonna erase the shit that you facing. Pick up the pace when I'm racing. I'm loyal wherever I'm stationed. I'm ready for any occasion. I feel like the king of my nation. I ain't saying that I'm lovely, but I feel like nobody love me. And I'm tired of people to judge me when I do good and they wanna hug me. If you ain't with me at my worst point, then don't come around at my best. I wear my heart on my sleeve cause I can't handle the weight on my chest. I ain't saying that I'm lovely, but I feel like nobody love me. And I'm tired of people to judge me when I do good and they wanna hug me. If you ain't with me at my worst point, then don't come around at my best. I wear my heart on my sleeve cause I can't handle the weight on my chest.
All right, so we're live. We got it all figured out. All the technical jargon is out of the way. And so first off, let's start with who are you, man? What's your artist name?
I'm King Isaiah.
Perfect. And where are you from?
I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Perfect, man. You born and raised here, or?
Yeah. So my family, like the rest of my family, they're all from Chicago.
Okay, nice.
So I have like a whole side of my family over there, but I'm from here. I was raised here. Pretty much been in the same house like almost my whole life.
Nice. I like that, man. I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
17. I knew you were like super young, man, from the video. I was like, man, this kid is like making moves already, and he's just a baby, man, and he's already he's already doing more than a lot of cats out here. So that was nice to see, man. How long you been making music?
I made my first like song, I guess, like last year somewhere. I think we're like approaching almost 1 year, I'm pretty sure.
Nice, man.
Cause what happened was I like recorded. Well, no, I wrote some lyrics down, but I never had anything to record. And then I got a hold of this MacBook, and then that opened up like so many new opportunities for me. And then I was able to I used to record with like a headset like this.
Dude, I feel that.
And it was like a PlayStation mic.
Oh man, yeah.
I used to record with that, and like I had no plugins on it, so it just like sounded like it was pure like raw vocals.
Oh man.
But I recorded my first song and put it on SoundCloud on that, and then it was fun, so I just kept going.
Dude, I respect that because the hardware issue is so real. I remember like trying to figure it out. Like I got this blue mic now, which is pretty nice, but it wasn't always like this, and it was always kind of a process to kind of build the hardware. So I feel the hardware struggle completely.
Yeah, I'm about to upgrade a mic soon too, so it just keeps getting better.
Nice, man. I like it. You keep progressing in music and stuff, and stacking up, and sky's the limit. One day you're gonna have some real nice mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's cool. That's awesome. Recording on the PlayStation mic, bro. I feel that.
Yeah.
That's so tight. Um, okay, let's see. So you said what was your first song? Do you have your first song on your YouTube channel at all? Because I know you got a
It's
couple
on
other ones here.
it's on SoundCloud. So I only have 3 songs on my YouTube channel because I never really focus on the YouTube channel. To be honest, I probably like I'm going to now, but I never really did. So I didn't upload it at first. But it's called Flows, and it's on my SoundCloud.
It's called
And
Flows. Okay, I'm
yeah, and it's the most played song on my SoundCloud, or the second most played.
nice.
So
I'm gonna get the link from you once we're done here, and I'll post it down like in the video description so everyone can pop on the SoundCloud and check that out because I know I
so
would like to hear
so
that
yeah,
one too.
like you can definitely tell the rawness in the vocals and like what Michael's recorded on.
I feel that, man. Hey, people, I kind of respect that type of like authenticity in like a song, though, you know. And
Yeah,
if like the passion is there, it doesn't really matter if it was recorded on a PlayStation mic or not. Like it's still
yeah.
fire.
I mean, like some of the people I know say it's like my best song, so I, I think I
Nice,
did a
man.
pretty good job for the first one that I released.
Dude, I'm gonna check that out. Did you feel like do you feel that way? Do you feel like it's your best song? Because I know sometimes I'll make something or I'll make a beat and I'll drop it and I'll just think it was like a throwaway and then I'll have one that I thought was like super fire and I'm like, man, once this hits the streets, like people are gonna go crazy and everyone likes the throwaway one and nobody really messes with the one that I was like, this is gonna be
Well,
fire.
it's like the thing is when you're writing it or like making a song, it is different. Cause like I'll make a song and I'm like, this is literally the best thing like of all time. This is the best thing I've ever made. And then like I'll wake up the next day and hear it and I'll be like, dang, like it's not even that good. Or
Yeah,
it's not
dude, I
or,
feel that for real. Like,
or
yeah,
it's not even as good as I thought it would be. So in my opinion, no, I don't think it's my best song. Uh, I don't think it's my best song yet because I have a few songs on the upcoming album that I think are better than that one. But yeah,
yeah, it's always weird how that works. Like the kind of the group consensus just goes wherever it wants to go. Whether or not it's you think it's your best or not, they're like, nah, man, this is your best. Like the views will show that.
usually the best song like for me is one that was like easiest to write or one that I put like emotion into or something like that. One that kind of like meant a lot. So
I feel that, man. It's
yeah.
definitely like something close to home for sure. Like, all right, let's see. And I do. Let's see. What else was I gonna say? I wanted to get another link from you, but I forgot which one I wanted to get. But your SoundCloud we're for sure gonna get.
hmm
Um, I was gonna ask too, like how you got started making music, but you kind of covered that. It was just kind of like, did anyone like put you on or like show you how to do it, or did you just kind of figure it out yourself with the PlayStation
Uh,
mic and like just
No one
going
showed
for it?
me how to do it because I didn't really know anyone. Well, I knew people in Minnesota, Minneapolis that made music, but I didn't know anyone personally. So it was kind of just like a personal thing. Like, I told my friends that I was like gonna do it, but learning everything, learning how to do it, learning how to work the software is kind of all me. I just had to like, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos just
Dude,
off making music and like just the software and everything.
tutorials are crucial. I'm so glad that
Yeah,
like YouTube exists and there's a community of like people that want to help like show other people how to do things because that's straight up that's how I learned too.
yeah, that's like some of the hardest stuff when you like don't know anything you're doing.
Exactly. And then like trying to figure out how to like word your question on YouTube like how do I do this? And you like sometimes you
Yeah,
get weird search results and it like doesn't
or
work.
like if you get a bad video, it's
Yeah,
just
exactly. Or they show you how to do something and like you follow it for 5 minutes and then realize that you were following like something to do the wrong thing. It wasn't even the right thing.
right, right. That's
That's cool,
so
man.
I
So you
pretty much
just
kind of taught myself.
nice. And then you said you were on the MacBook?
Yeah.
Nice. Were you just like you just using GarageBand when you started or what were you using kind of?
I was using GarageBand and now I'm on Logic.
Nice, man. I feel that I started with GarageBand too back in like man, this was way back when I was probably in like middle school, so maybe like 2000 or something, man. It was way back. I don't even remember. But I remember being on GarageBand on like the school computers in the lab trying to make stuff like late for class.
Yeah.
But GarageBand like holds it down for real. It's a good program, especially like for just starting. I feel like everyone kind of gets their start like on GarageBand or like in like strong school computer lab vibes for sure.
Yeah.
So you don't have any formal training? Have you ever had like any like vocal training, singing, or
I
like
mean,
production, anything like that?
okay, so I've always been like a kind of music type person, I guess. I was in it's not really training, but I was in the church choir when I was like
Dude, that counts.
um,
That
when I was
counts.
smaller. So I used to just like sing a lot when I was a kid, but it was like more like pop songs or like gospel songs like but I used to sing a lot just by myself like in the shower. It's like around the house. So I knew I could sing before I like kind of taught myself how to rap. And then I was in like a few musicals in middle school, and then I got the lead role in the 8th grade, and that was cool. But I haven't done
Nice.
a musical since, so
I feel
not
that,
really
man.
my thing anymore. I've kind of like branched off.
Dude, my
But so yeah, I've been pretty much like singing my whole life.
nice, dude. I mean, that counts as training, man. You've been practicing. You can definitely tell. Like the worst point is definitely melodic. You know.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I feel that I think I was in all city choir, and then like I got older. Like I loved singing, but my thing was the older I got, I just got like more and more self conscious, and I was like, oh man, I'm kind of like embarrassed to be singing out here in
yeah,
front of all
that's
these
facts.
people, dude.
That's facts. I
For
started
real.
singing in front of people way less, like
For
because when
real,
you're a kid,
man.
you don't care, and then like
Exactly. Dude, the
when you
hardest.
grow up, you become like self-aware, and I'm just like, dang, what if I'm bad? I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
Or like when
dude.
people like start cheering me on, I get like nervous. I don't know.
Yeah, man, the hardest part is like getting past yourself is the hardest part. It's just being like, I don't care, man. I'm gonna sing.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Do you have like any features at all on any other artist project, or is it all pretty much like just you right now?
Um. Any other artist project? No. I'm working on it. There's like so on my upcoming project. There's like these beats on YouTube, right? And they come like with hooks already on them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've
And
seen
so what I
those.
would do is just like like put my own verse on it, but they're not like pure like features or whatever.
Right.
So I'm working on doing that because I think it'll be better. You get that chemistry with whoever you're featuring with.
I feel
But
that, man. Being in
that's
the
like
lab
that's a
and
work in progress.
yeah, being in the lab face to face and like working together, definitely it's a like whole different energy. But it's like, man, you're taking all the steps in the right direction, and that's why like that's what piqued my interest. I was like, man, this kid is like out here grinding, and like he's already got like 3 videos up. You got a SoundCloud, like you're already producing things, and man,
Yeah,
that's more than a lot of people can say. A lot of like artists out here can say for
yeah.
sure.
I got
So
a Spotify too and like Apple Music.
you got a
I
Spotify too?
just I just took So what happened was I switched distribution services, right? I'm about to switch again. So my mixtape was supposed to drop on the 7th. And what is it, like the 10th now? The
Yeah.
original date that I posted on Instagram was the 7th. Because you gotta upload it like a month early to try to get your songs on playlists and stuff. So what happened was with DistroKid is that they were like scamming a lot of people out of their money and stuff.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and so what I originally wanted to do, I wanted to edit the album, put like a song on there, take a song off. You can't do that. So
Like once
I
it's
was
on
like,
there, it's on there.
yeah. So I was like, all right. So
Man.
I'll just delete the whole album and re-upload it. Which, mind you, is a process because you have to re-upload. You got to put all the credits, everything in there. And then I did that, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, we already have these songs in our like software or whatever." And I'm like, "But it's not gonna be released." And then I'm like looking through all you'll never talk to a person from DistroKid. Like you'll always
It's
get
always a bot.
referred to, like a bot. Yeah,
Man,
always. Like,
bro.
you'll always get referred to a bot, and it's like, and it just reads you the rules, and it's like, yeah, you can't like delete and re-upload the same song because it's like already in our thing or whatever, which doesn't make sense because I'm like, I mean, it's not going to be released. So, and
Man,
the
that's
last
kind of
time it was
whack.
uploaded was by me, so I don't really understand. So I switched out. I took it out of that, and this thing is, it's like a leave a legacy thing. So like, you have to pay like $40 to keep your music on there, and
Oh,
I only had like 3 or 4 songs, and I was like, it's not even that serious. So,
this
I
was
just
like monthly thing you had to do. You had to pay like 40
no,
bucks a month.
the thing is the service was like the money was really good because it was $20 a year.
Oh, that's not bad,
And
bro.
then,
That's good.
but my plan was $37 a year because I had the Musician Plus.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
like, it's still really good because a lot of stuff is monthly, or like you have to pay like $10 a song. So it was all going good until that happened. So I switched to like this free one that like they take a little money off of. But I'm about to buy one after the album comes out because that's when I'm gonna get like really serious, and then just stick with that one. Like I'm gonna go to a good like distribution service and then stick with that one. So now it's drops on the 21st because I had to delay it so many times.
Hey, bro, I feel that it's like like our video chat today, man. Technical things happen that always seem to delay the project, but as long as you're
Yeah, it
taking
was
steps,
really frustrating too because all I wanted to
dude.
do was add one song. It made me so mad.
I feel that distributors and publishers they're very particular about like once it's on there, man. You can't
Yeah,
go
and
back and
then I
edit it.
started like seeing videos about how like they were getting scammed or whatever, and I was like, I think I'm gonna just not stick with this thing like in the long run,
Yeah, I hear you, man.
just in case something happens in the future.
We got my buddy Tonto. He kind of handles like the publishing aspect. He also DJs. He does a lot of stuff. He's a man of many hats, but he's been
Mhm.
handling all like the publishing and distribution for like all our music and all our artists. And I can give you his number and link you up with him because he could probably give you a couple different options. I think we were using this one called CD Baby. I don't know if we're still
Oh,
using.
I know what that's called.
Yeah, I don't know if we're still using them, but they weren't bad. They were kind of expensive though, but I know he's got a couple other options and he's done a lot of like research on them. So maybe you
Mhm.
guys can link up and kind of bounce some ideas. But I'll get you his contact information and stuff after we're done with the interview here.
All right, that'd be cool.
Yeah, man. And then like okay, so right off rip on the video, like I know you made this a point to like show your legs, and I'm just curious, man, if you can share a little bit about how like what exactly happened, man.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna show you like the video and what happened to my legs. So me and my friend were recording. By the way, we recorded on an iPhone.
What did
And
the worst point video?
yeah, we recorded on an iPhone. We turned up like the 4K settings on my iPhone,
That is
and then
awesome, dude.
he recorded like all of the shots. So we did
That
all that, and I was
that
like,
is
all
so
right.
cool, dude.
And then like we were thinking of shots to get because we were at the park, and I was like, let's get a shot of like my legs, like straight away. That's kind of like the focal point of my life. I feel like so pretty much when I was a baby, I was born. It's called fibula hemimelia, and it's like I was missing a fibula, and I only had 3 toes on like my right leg, and so I got it amputated at 10 months. And then I also had club foot on my left leg. And then when 2 years ago, actually, it was 2020, yeah, 2 years ago, like the club foot, it just kept getting worse. Like it wasn't getting better. So I had made the decision to get amputated. So that's how I'm a double amputee.
Wow, man.
So
I
it's like a big point in my life. So I was like, let's show that like first shot.
I feel that, dude, and that is so real that you just like, man, you just like,
Yeah.
this is me, bro. This is me, and
Yeah.
I love
It's
that,
my
dude.
album cover too.
I love that, man. I love people who just like keep it honest and they're like, man, this is me.
Yeah, I want to be as like transparent as possible.
I feel that, and that's respect, man. Like immediately, I was like, I have to meet this kid because he's just going hard, man. Making music, making videos, and like doing more than a lot of cats who have like me, dude. Like I got a whole studio. I got like mics and stuff, and I haven't even like really produced that much compared to you. So I just like I respect the hustle like 100%, man. It's so cool to meet somebody who's like so real and transparent, and it's just like, yo, this is me.
I appreciate it.
And not only that, but like the lyrics of Worst Point, they just like really like resonated with me, and I think a lot of people for sure they like definitely can relate to that, man. Because like if it's straight up, if you weren't rocking with me when the going was tough, then don't expect to be around when I'm like,
Yeah,
you know.
I wrote that song. I wrote that song so fast. I remember
Man,
just sitting there and I was like cycling through beats and I heard it and I was just like, because usually what happens, I'll like go through a lot of beats and like there'll be good beats, but like you'll know if it's not a beat for you because you just can't hear yourself on it. And so like I heard it and I was like, oh yeah, and I just like I ain't saying that I'm lovely, but I feel like nobody loved me, and I just kept going and I wrote it in like 15 minutes.
dude,
And
that is a great song for being written in 15 minutes. Man,
yeah,
that's phenomenal
because
work, man.
it's like when I get an idea and I get like a focal point of the song, I get like really focused in my and you know the lyrics, and it becomes natural. Like I know a song isn't really natural to me when it takes like a longer time for me to write, or
Right.
or like what's it called? I'll take a long time to write a song if I like want to make sure it's perfect. But like usually like the ideas just flow and then I'll go back and like edit some lines that are just like not it, and then I'll
Yeah,
record the whole thing.
I hear that. Yeah, if the inspiration's right, it's like you just go and it just feels
Yeah,
right. Yeah, it's
because
like effortless.
or like with melodies, like if I'm not at home, I'll like record myself doing the melody with like no words because I know I'm gonna forget it. So like if I come back home,
Yes,
like I'm
dude.
gonna forget the so like there's just videos of like on my Snapchat like me outside just doing like random melodies. It's like so weird,
Yeah, I
but
feel
like that's
that.
how I like get the song going.
I started doing that recently. Like if I have a good melody in my head or something, I gotta pull off and just like hum it into the phone real quick and then like save it for later.
Yeah,
So I
because
got
like I get there later and I'm just like, dang, I don't even remember what I wanted to like do.
yeah, I'm like I don't remember it, but I know it was fire. I got
Yeah, I'm like, bro, this was heat.
yeah, I know it was fire, but man, I can't remember it now. That's awesome, man. Um, like who? So obviously, like man, your whole story is like inspirational. So I know you draw a lot of inspiration from just like being such a creative person and like just going so hard. Where else do you like draw your inspiration from? Like, are there any other artists that you like really look up to, or like any like artwork or anything that you just draw inspiration from? I know life is just as a whole inspirational, but is there anything
Yeah.
like specifically that you like to draw your inspiration from?
Um, so my favorite, I'm gonna start with my like artist. So my favorite artist, I wouldn't say like I get some inspiration and like drive to make music from them, but my favorite artist is a Young Thug. And
Dude,
usually when I
Thugga
tell people
goes.
and like usually when I tell people that, like it's either like, yeah, bro, he's so fire, or they're like, bro, he's so weird. Like he's wore dresses or whatever, but like his music is so experimental
I
and I
love
really
it, man.
like it because I like it when you have that creative freedom and you could just be experimental. You can make these different sounds, you can use your voice as an instrument, and it's really cool. And then my second favorite artist is 21 Savage, and I kind of like his like lower voice type of style. He just kind of picks a beat and goes, and I like him because he kept on improving as he like made music. Like he started
Yeah.
off, and everybody was kind of just like, "Oh, he's this mumble rapper." Like in 2016, like everybody was kind of like, "Oh, he's just this mumble rapper." Like he's not even good. He don't really be saying nothing. And then his last album did really well, and everybody like really started to notice him. And
Yeah,
so I
I
like
like
the
that you
improvement.
say I like that you say that, man, cuz yeah, Thugga and Savage, it's like it's definitely there's no gray area on either of them. It's like you tell people that you like them and they're either like all for it or they're like, "Nah, man, I don't rock with
Yeah,
Thugga. I don't rock with Savage at all." There's no
yeah.
you'll never meet someone that's just like, I mean, they're okay, like, I like some of the songs, but it's either like yeah, I love them or I hate them, but it's like because they're just like unapologetically themselves, and they're like, yo, this is me, take it or leave it.
Yeah, and then like another two would be Uzi and Juice. I've
Feel that,
so
man.
I've been listening to Uzi for
Rest in peace, Juice, man.
yeah, R.I.P. That was so sad.
Yeah,
But
that was whack.
I started listening to Uzi like in around 2016 when he dropped Love versus the World. I think that was 2016. I'm not sure, but that's when I really started listening to him. And for me, he's gotten better. I don't know for other people, but for me, he's gotten better. And I've
Feel
liked
that.
each album more and more. And Eternal Take was extremely good, and it was like all him. He had like one feature on it.
Dude, I love that album, dude. That
Yeah,
album
and
was
yeah,
fire.
it was like all him, and it was great. And then Juice, one of my friends, was like playing Lucid Dreams in the gym one time before it like blew up. And then I listened to it, got into his music, and like Goodbye and Good Riddance is one of my favorite albums. Like there's no skips on it. I love the album so much. And then
Yeah, that's a full playthrough album for sure.
yeah, like Juice WRLD just goes crazy.
He
And
does, man.
so that's where I'd say like you could probably hear the most of my music is probably Juice WRLD and like certain songs. But my sound comes from like all around. So I try to do like as much as I can pretty much.
I feel that, man. You definitely do have like a good, unique sound. Like immediately when I heard it, I was like, man, this is flowing, dude.
Yeah.
Like definitely flowing. Respect. Man, did you heard about everything that happened with the like Eternal Take? I think there was some like Uzi got into some like hot water because I guess there was some like cult or something, and the album artwork
Yeah, with
was
the original album artwork.
yeah, I forget what I stopped following the story. I was
I was like,
slacking
I
and
think it was, I don't know, it was like, it was something to do with like the devil, I think, but
yeah, it was like a cult, and they had like the keyhole was like their logo or whatever, and
yeah, so he couldn't use it.
they accused him of jacking it, and it was like, man, I don't know, you guys were a cult, and then like kind of broke up, so I think that's kind of up for grabs, man. And then also I forget what exactly, like Lucid Dreams. It was, I forget the producer's name, but he was on Internet Money, and they went through the whole situation. Not with Sting. Sting was actually cool with them using the
Oh yeah, I
sample.
remember that. It was
Yeah,
Nick Mira, the producer.
yeah, Nick Mira, and he didn't even like they didn't even sample it. He just like transposed the notes. And Sting was cool with it, but the publishers, I guess, they had a huge problem, man. And he like definitely, I don't know if I think Juice got in a little bit of hot water, but Nick Mira got in hot water.
Yeah, and now they own like Sting and all them. They own like 85% of that song, like all the
Man,
royalties. And then that one band was trying to sue Juice for like a melody steal or whatever, and it was way too close. And it was after like they were still pursuing it after he died, and it was like a $15 million lawsuit, but they just dropped it like the other day.
well, that's
But I'm
good,
like the fact
man.
that y'all kept it going for that long, like it's just money hungry.
Yeah, right. It's like, man, immediately after he like immediately after he passed, you should have just like let it go, man. That
Right,
can't believe that it went on that long.
right.
But man, all right. So you got any? So you said you got your album's dropping the 21st, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an upcoming project. It's called The Dream, and it's only 9 songs long. So I'm kind of like experimenting with this, seeing how I like it. Um, the next project I make will definitely be longer. It'll probably be around like 15, 14, 15 songs. But this one's only 9 songs long. Two of the songs I've already, or 2 or 3 of the songs I've already released. So like 6 or 7 new songs, and on the 21st, and it's pretty much there's no really like subject matter. It's kind of just like a playlist of songs.
That's cool.
But
I feel that, man.
but yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. It was supposed to be much better because I was supposed to add 2 new songs on it, but it wouldn't let me.
Dude, like
So
I said, this is the battle against the technical jargon and all the technical problems. It's like never ending,
yeah, so I couldn't even add those songs in it. So
man.
I mean, it's tough. I'll drop them at some point.
Hey, 9 songs though, man. That's that's a decent size album for sure.
Yeah.
And so the 21st. What platform are you're going on? Spotify for sure.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay. When it drops, I'm gonna get the link from you, and I'm gonna pop that on our channel and on the website as well.
All right, thank you. It's everywhere, and then I'm uploading it on YouTube and SoundCloud by myself.
Okay.
So
Cool, man. Outside of that upcoming album, what is the name of the album too? I already forgot.
it's called The Dream.
The Dream. Okay. Outside of The Dream, do you have anything else in the works? Any videos or?
I plan on making a music video to this one song I just made 2 days ago, but that's I just kind of have ideas of where I want to film it. Nothing's set in motion, or who I want to have come to the shoot or film it with.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I pretty much just have ideas now, and I'm just recording more music. I have 18 songs that I made that are unreleased, so I kind of just pick and choose and go back and keep improving the songs until it's the perfect condition that I want it to be.
Like that, man. Like that. We can. I'll definitely kind of. I am the one who does the video production and stuff for us, so I can definitely, if you're interested, help you out with some of the video and production end of things. We can talk after the chat, but I would definitely be interested in helping you out, man, with some of the videos and stuff for sure.
All right, that'd be great.
And then one last question, man, before I let you go. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years? I see myself kind of doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now, but just on a way bigger platform and probably in another state.
Like that.
So the thing is, in 5 years, I wanna kind of live in another state, but I still want to be a part of the Minneapolis community, because in all honesty, I love my city, and if I'm in a situation where I have a lot of money, I want to give back to the community, and I want to help other kids that are just trying to live in the city, so I still want to be a part of the community and do things. So that's kind of what I want to be doing in 5 years, making music, making a change, building my platform.
Yeah, I feel that.
I want to have, and if I do blow up, I want to have kind of a team with all my closest friends who kind of stuck with me and did everything with me, and put them all with jobs and everything, so we can all be successful.
Hey, that's love, bro. Where do you do you have a particular city in mind?
Somewhere on the. I don't want to live in California. I know that.
Yeah, everybody.
California's a nice place to be on vacation, but I don't want to live there.
I feel that it's really busy, man. Really.
Yeah, I don't want my home getting burned down or like an earthquake or anything.
The studio, man, the studio catches fire. That would be horrible, man. That'd be
so probably somewhere on the East Coast. Plus, if you're on that platform, where you got money, you can afford to just fly out and stuff like that. So, I'll probably live somewhere on the East Coast or something like that.
Right on, man. Awesome. Well, I cannot thank you enough for taking the time to do this, man, and just kind of giving everyone a peep into your world and kind of who you are, and establishing kind of a little idea of King Isaiah and what we can expect, man. So I appreciate you doing this, man.
Yeah, this is fun.
Definitely. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the recording, and then I'll stop the stream. But everybody, please be on the lookout. The 21st, The Dream, King Isaiah. I will put links in the descriptions. I will have links to the SoundCloud. I will also include whatever other information you think we should pop in there. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I can't say thank you enough, man.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.